Welcome to the Cosmopolitan. Wait, where's my balcony? Alright guys, we are coming back to you from a familiar place. If you've been following my channel for a while, we are at the Cosmopolitan. Now, like I said, you have seen me feature this place on my channel multiple times. You've seen these beautiful terrace suites and wraparound balconies and everything. Well, this one's a little bit different. Now, common misconception, when everybody thinks of the Cosmopolitan, the first thing to think of is, oh, that's the place with all the balconies. Well, I'm here to show you that not every room here actually has a balcony. So that is considered an upcharge, that is considered an upgrade. We are going to show you of one of the basic rooms here at the Cosmopolitan. So I think you're going to be kind of surprised. But anyway, let's start with a tour starting from the front door. Now, starting from here, you do have your full-length mirror. This door here kind of doubles as a closet, which will lead you to obviously the closet door here, where you're going to have your safe, your slippers, your robes, your ironing board. I do love the little ode to the queen in there. I'm from the UK, so we gotta hold it down. But this door here actually will double as the door. I'll just lock it. All right, you guys are not going to believe this. The sliding door that doubles as a door for the bathroom and the closet is basically it's locked. So no one's in there. I just slid it just to open the closet, and the door will not open now. And we've had to call down to the front desk to get someone to come. We also cannot get into the safe. The safe is also locked. The funny thing is, I have friends here from England that are also staying at the Cosmopolitan, and their safe is locked as well. And it took them, I think, like 2 or 3 days to finally get the security up there to unlock the door. So I'm going to have to put this room tour on pause until we sort this out. So stay tuned. All right, so since we can't currently get into the bathroom, we have called down, but I've heard that it can take a while. So I'm going to give you guys an update from outside of our locked bathroom. So this door does slide, and it doubles as a closet door and a bathroom locking door. And yeah, it locks. Apparently we learned it the hard way. Anyway, there is a toilet in there, which luckily enough, I did take some B-roll for you guys before this happened. There is a toilet in there. There is a separate room with like a frosted glass door, so other people can still be in the bathroom doing what they need to do. So MGM has officially taken over the Cosmopolitan. You can definitely see signs that in the bathroom, no more of those like individual, shampoos and moisturizers, conditioners, etc. This is all communal stuff. I used to love the CO Bigelow stuff they used to have, and then they had another one after that called Five Wits, which when we were here not too long ago, they still had that. Now they've got this communal stuff, which I'm not a huge fan of. I also did notice in the shower, which I will show you, that not all of them had the locks on them. Because if it is communal, I'm not completely opposed to that, just as long as there's something that's going to make it tamper-proof. And I think 2 of the things in there, at least, were not tamper-proof. There's one that has like a lock on it. The rest of them did not. So I will mention that. They also did have some Q-tips and, cotton swabs, things like that in there, which is nice to include. Just, the essentials. And, of course, a little dental kit in there, which is nice as well. But unfortunately, we can't get back in there. But if we can, I will, give you a very quick, run through in there afterwards. We're just waiting for security to come. But anyway, let's continue. Also, there's no bath in there. It is just a shower. The shower does have like a decal, which I will show you again momentarily, which sort of kind of ties to the room, but also doesn't. Anyway. Another full-length mirror, so you can check to fit, make sure you look all right before you're heading down to the Cosmopolitan. This is a funny little spot here. It's kind of interesting. So it's like a little wardrobe area, which does include the mini fridge. So you do get a mini fridge in there, which is also nice. There's also the mini bar, a little snack area. Everything here is on a sensor. Do not touch it. There's QR codes here if you do want to scan anything to find out how much costs are, but I would honestly recommend that you just go across the street, Planet Hollywood, to Walgreens, to CVS, to ABC, one of those stores. Just get your own snacks, get your own drinks, get your own alcohol beverages. Save you a lot more money. You also do have a tray in here that has all the essentials, some wine glasses, which is nice, ice buckets, some napkins, etc. So this is kind of a good little spot here that they've got you kind of covered in case you need anything. So kudos to you for that one, Cosmo. As mentioned, this is the frosted glass here that leads to the shower area, so you can kind of see what's going on in there, but not 100%. So there is still privacy. I mean, unless the person was like pressed right up against it, or you were peeping on them. But yeah, just keep in mind that you're not going to be 100% sort of private from the rest of the room. So just make sure whoever you're bunking with, that you're comfortable with them. We are in a 2-queen room, which I don't normally show you. I normally try to show you guys the king rooms, but this is going to be 2-queen room. Beds at the Cosmo are usually pretty comfortable. We are not going to be actually sleeping in this room, so spoiler alert, we did just book this room just as a room tour to you guys as a thank you for subscribing to the channel. I do like to try and show you guys as many options when you're booking your hotels as possible. So this is another one of those that we are not staying in, but yeah, booked through our comps just for you guys. So anyway, let's continue. So again, queen size bed. I do like these. This is nice if you just want to maybe read in the bed, don't want to bother anybody else. You can have all the lights off and everything. Or even if you just want to, if you need to go to the bathroom, whatever, and it's black in the room and you just want to find your way, you can just flip that out, flip it back in. Total privacy for everybody. All the controls as well for the lights are here if you want to just shut everything off, which is handy as well. So if you don't feel like getting up and going over there to to the front entrance area, so you can do everything from there, which is nice. Lampshade, all that stuff, your little notepad, phone, all the essentials in here. Can't go wrong. This area here is a bit different. So you do have some storage here. Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. There's a couple things that we've thrown in there. So, but there's spots here that are just kind of blank that look like drawers, but aren't actually drawers. So you actually do only get 4 drawers, 2 sort of smaller ones, 2 larger ones. So you're not going to fit like a ton of stuff in there, but the essentials. Again, a smaller working area. So if you do just want to get anything done while you're here, you can set up your desk here, little lamp. The controls are here as well. So this is like almost like a little iPad, and you can control the temperature in the room. You can get, guest services, room controls, with like the lights and the thermostat and things like that. So that is nice to have as well. Too bad there's not an option on here to unlock the bathroom though, because we are still locked out. This little sitting area is nice too. I do love this like blue tone in here. The blue against the gold, it is very of like a certain era. So I'm always weary of when hotels jump on a trend, and I do find that like blue and gold, as much as I do like it, is it long term here? I don't know, but it's still a good look. So as mentioned, we do not have a balcony, and here's the tease here. So just a little bit of trivia for you. Many moons ago, when I was booking at the Cosmopolitan with my friends, I want to say back in like 2017, we did actually book a room very similar to this. Got into the room, saw this little area here, and thought, okay, so we do have a balcony. Couldn't find any doors, thinking what's going on. So this is not actually a balcony, and that's what's so frustrating. Is this is just like a faux balcony. There's no door here. There's nothing you can get out here. This is just simply for show, and I don't understand why they would do this personally. But as mentioned, not every room at the Cosmopolitan does have a balcony. So if you do go further back to the hotel and you go, especially facing the highway, but the further back you go, the less likely you are to have a balcony, basically. So just do keep that in mind, that not every room is going to have that terrace or balcony that you guys are picturing. If you are in the Chelsea Tower, that is. If you are in the Boulevard Tower, which is closer to obviously Las Vegas Boulevard, you will definitely get a balcony or some kind of terrace or something. But yeah, just keep in mind that not all the rooms at the Chelsea have a balcony. And we did originally book just, again, very, very basic. We did try to do like a little bit of an upgrade just to see what they would do, just out of curiosity. But we were always planning to show you this particular room. We originally had a city view booked. They did give us a Bellagio fountain view, so at least we can get a view of that, which is kind of nice. I can see the pools at the Bellagio. If you haven't checked those out before, I do have a video about the pool at the Bellagio, which I will link below, so keep an eye out for that. But at least we do get a nice view of the Las Vegas Strip. I can see all the way down to like Resorts World and everything down there, so it's a nice view of sort of the north end of the Strip, of course, as well with the mostly important Bellagio fountains. So and a sphere, because it is of that time when everybody wants to see a sphere view, right? So it's there. All right, so that is going to do it of this very quick and basic tour of this very basic room at the Cosmopolitan. I will say that we did book this, as I mentioned to you, a few years ago for my birthday, and unknowingly we're surprised to see that we didn't actually have a balcony when we got here. Fortunately, we were able to upgrade and move to a room with one, but you can see that like this little chunk of balcony is kind of silly. It's funny because it must be some sort of plan for the aesthetic for the outside to make it look more unison and everything. But just note that not every room here is going to have a balcony, especially if you are in the Chelsea Tower, and especially if you get further back to the highway area. You are less likely to have a balcony, especially if you're facing the highway. But if you do want to make sure you definitely have a balcony, I would strongly recommend you book the Boulevard Tower, which is going to obviously be, closest of Las Vegas Boulevard. The Chelsea Tower does have some rooms without a balcony, so just keep that in mind. I would strongly recommend, if you are booking the Cosmopolitan, definitely get a room with a balcony or a terrace if you can. I know that not everybody can afford it, but it really does make a huge difference to me, at least. I love sitting outside there, with a cocktail, watching the Bellagio fountains, just hearing the noises and the smells and all the stuff from Las Vegas Boulevard. To me, it makes me feel like I'm part of Vegas even when I'm in my room. So I would strongly recommend, if you can afford it and make it work, try and do it. That said, if it makes, means the difference of you coming to Vegas versus not coming to Vegas, the Cosmopolitan's still a really cool hotel to stay in. There's lots to do here. So many great restaurants. I've got, other features on my channel that will show you that. That said, also, if you want to see some of the other room options, if you are planning to book here, I do have plenty other Cosmopolitan videos on my channel, which I will link below. If you want to see like the, the 1-bedroom terrace suite, for example, or, the wraparound terrace or whatever the case may be, I will leave those below for you to check out. I also do have a video of the pool here as well. If you are planning to, book at the Cosmo, you want to see what it's all about, I do have videos for the pool, so I will leave that for you below as well. So make sure you check that one out. But again, some of the restaurants, some of the other activities, I will show you that as well. If you are curious about other options for your upcoming Vegas travels, I do have plenty more Las Vegas room tours for you, which I will leave a link below for you guys if you want to check those out. If I have missed anything, you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please do not hesitate to leave them below. It's really helpful to other travelers because they probably have the same questions that you guys have. It's also really helpful to me because any interaction you guys have with my channel, whether you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, it all helps with YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed, I would really ask that you please consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free for you. Really helps me keep delivering this free content to you. There's a button down there, and yeah, it really help this channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Once again, this has been the Spotlight. Viva Las Vegas, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, just to provide a little bit of an update for you guys, we went out for dinner. We went over to Catch in Aria. It is 9:20 now, so it's a couple hours after, maybe 3 or so hours. Came back, and it is unlocked now. I know I already showed you, but this is the shower area. I'll show you anyway, why not? We're here. The sink area, the toilet area. For some reason, the Cosmopolitan always likes to put a face in the toilet. I guess they just want to keep you company while you're doing what you got to do. But yeah, this is the bathroom anyway, so now you saw it again. And I think this is probably what the problem was. So I'm guessing this must have been, like right here, must have been open. And then when we pushed the closet door, I must have just caught right there and then locked. So we're gonna do that, unlock that so it doesn't happen again. But yeah, not very good. I will mention as well, the safe is still locked, but that said, you do need to have someone in the room in order to unlock that. I guess in case you have any valuables in there, you can accuse them of stealing or something like that. But yeah, this is still locked, unfortunately. We do not know the PIN. Anyway, that's all. Bye-bye.